Hello, this is Victor bringing here a new Blast from the Past or a new review. This time I'm going to share with you the first volume. So here we have, this is the from Forge Wall again, and this is Imperial Armour volume 9 and 10. Okay, so I'm going to share here, this is the one from about the Badab world. So this one, this is the creation of Huron Blackhair. So we are going to watch, to look here the first volume of this series of two parts. That is going to be the Imperial Armour volume 9, the Badab War Part 1. Okay, so here you see the book. First I will show you, you will have here. So this the fall, and this fall were created the, what's called this, the how Huron Blackhair turned against the Imperial. And what I want to show here, we have a very nice poster that was coming with this book. Okay, and here we have a map of the zone, so really nice one. Okay, I will show you from a different angle, maybe at the end of the video. It's difficult to show now. Okay, and we have here another map, another big poster. This is even bigger than the previous one, where we have, this is the Badab sector and so on. So you can see I cannot show, and at the back, I will show you later on, we have all the chapters that participate. These are all the Badab chapters that participate in the campaign. Okay. So let's start. Here I will not go to the fluff, and these are the red scorpions. This is the chapter, typical chapter from all the from Forge Wall. Here we see nice counter cover. This is what we have today in the books. So again, Forge Wall was doing this before the Games Workshop, and here we see really a nice book from Forge Wall. So we have here Badab War Part 1, so we have the chapters of Badab, the Badab War Campaign, and then we have the Lords of Destruction. Okay, so here you see Part 1, again the map I have in one of the posters, we have it here, very nicely. Is all the, and this how it's create the maelstrom, right? This is the maelstrom border, so these are wars that were happening at the maelstrom, and yeah. So this is the first part. Huron Blackhair was not a bad guy; was part of the good guys, and he was participating in the campaign against the chaos. So as you can see, with this all the background, and it's more colorful maybe than the previous one we have seen from Forge Wall. We have as well this nice type of pictures here. So a little bit of reflection. It's going to be difficult for me to limit all the reflections. It's very glossy, the paper of these books. Again, more maps, and chapter 2. So we have here how all the different battles that happen, and the different background. So these are the secessionists dominated, contested, loyalists contested, loyalists dominated. So here we have the secessionists. Okay, so this was the renegades. Okay, and then the Order Malleus went. And we will see that the map is evolving over the time of the campaign. So we have the tide, chapter 3, the tide of destruction. Okay, so all the different one, and you can see now the map is moving. Okay, so loyalists start fighting. So we start with everything was from the secessionists, and now arrived the fleet of the loyalists start fighting back. You can see I love this type. This is this type of pages with all these nice artworks. So really, these books are really are small pieces of art, and even if the rules are not anymore valid, it's a book that you can really spend time reading, looking at the pictures, and enjoying these books. Okay, so you can see all the. So we have here the Red Scorpions. This is Chapter Master. Okay. Yes, and you have also the explanation of the different planets. And like these pictures, that they look like if they are from the wars theaters, they look very interesting. And then we go to the chapters of the Badab War, part 1. Okay, so we have first the Astral clause. Okay, so we have here the explanation of the chapter of the Astral clause. So here we can see as well the name, Astral clause, founding, records contradictory believed. So from 10th of circa is a Badab primaries, formerly fleet base. The chapter wall is a Badab primaries and formerly fleet base. And then the fortress monastery is the Palace of Thorns, High Guard orbital fortress. And can you have here all the different colors and how this is very interesting. In case you want an alternative chapter, here you have a lot of materials to do your own alternative chapter. Okay, so these are the Hurons chapter before they fall into the chaos. Okay, you can see Astral clause. Then we have the Firehawks. I like a lot this color scheme. I think it's quite interesting. Okay, and it's not really red, it's an orangey red, it's more like a brownish red. Okay, the Marines Errant, I like as well this one. So you can see this is, maybe I like it more the color of the chapter, so you can see here all the background. Okay. The Red Scorpions, these are very famous now. I think this is the chapter that become the most famous one from all this campaign. Okay. And the colors are quite striking, this combination of yellow sorry, black and yellow, Grecian yellow. Here we have the Fire Angels. Okay. And I was thinking if this is, I don't think they are linked to the Dark Angels. The Fire Angels, no. So it's Ultramarines. So these are the predecessor is Ultramarines of these ones. So you can also have, here they will tell you what are the predecessors. So the Red Scorpions is unknown. These ones are from the Ultramarines. These ones are Ultramarines. And these ones are unknown. Okay. This is the Cross of Malta, if I'm not wrong. I'm not very fan of the metallic color schemes. The Raptors, these are from the Raven Guard. More military colors. So this is the brother field modified armor, tundra, zone damage, and then we have the. So you can see they go more for camouflage type of colors. If you like more something more with camo colors. The Lamenters. This is another one that I really like the check pattern. Okay, the Lamenters are from the Blood Angels, so these are okay, really nice. And you have a lot of these books. You have a lot of information. The Nova Marines, these are quite famous now. These are from the Ultramarines. I go faster now, but Then the HOWLING GRIFFONS is another very well known, is maybe one of the older chapters in Warhammer 40,000. I mean, in terms of, I have seen miniatures, I think, from second, and I don't know even from Rock Trader edition. But I'm sure from second edition I already have seen some HOWLING GRIFFONs. These are also from the Ultramarines. So these are all the chapters involved in the Badab War. Okay, and here we see the 4th company, and I need to rate because I don't know why this company goes in black with the check pattern in some parts. And then we go to the Badab War campaign. Okay, so you have the Loyalist Force, the Secessionists. You see, the Secessionists were the Astral Claws, the Mantis Warriors, the Executioners, the Lamenters, and the Tyrant's Legions. Okay, so you can see that Huron Blackhair fight against the Imperium. Okay, you see you have the different scenarios. Okay. So, and a lot of these scenarios you can even use it today, right? I guess these are type of information that you can adapt to the rules today. Blood in the Void. These are close, more on what you call this. I forgot the name. But this is represented is inside a big facilities. And then we have here stratagems. I think this was more for yeah, this was when this was on previous editions when you were able to play what is this called? This is in previous editions. Here is when you were playing depending scenarios where you have attackers and defenders. They also had the stratagems in the past. Okay. Again, look these pictures here. Okay, and then we have the Lords of the Destruction Part 1. And we have the Chaplain Dreadnought Titus. From the HOWLING GRIFFONS. And here we have Huron. So this Huron Blackhair before converting himself into the Huron Blackhair. So this Huron just before being when he was Loyalist. And the curious thing is he goes in Terminator armor. We have more traitors here. The Captain Corian Sumatris, Armeneus Valtex. Some are going to be Loyalists and some not. Okay, you can see Lord, you can see different guys here, so all the different. And then we have the Tyrant's Legion Defenders of Badab. Okay, so represent that they want to separate from the Imperium, and then the Imperium, of course, cannot destroy away them to separate from the Imperium, right? So they were secessionists, and the Imperium cannot accept secessionist factions. So you can see here the different units. So you have a codex to play the Astral, what they call the Astral Claws. Okay, so you have here, and they are the Legion, Iron Hunter, Auxilia, Auxilia Hellhound. So you have also Hellhound times. So you have the Auxilia, and so you have Marines and the Planet Defense troops. Okay. So here in HQ you have Huron Blackhair, and then you have the Legion Auxiliary Command Detachment. So you don't have generic Space Marine as a leader. Interesting. So yes, it represents that he is the boss of the army. Okay. And in defense, as defense, we also have Medusas and Bastards. So it's a combination. It's was quite interesting because it's an army that is composed of Astral Militarum mixed with the Space Marines, what makes this quite unique and interesting. Okay. And then we had the Apocalypse rules from the period of this period that Apocalypse rules was just like expansion of the regular rules, plus some formations like these ones. Okay, so but here we don't have too many formations, and then we have the appendix rules. So this is what you find in volume 1. Okay, and if you want to know what is in volume 2, I will do a second video showing what you can find in volume 2. I hope you have liked this one. This is really nice books, very nicely done. They are quite thick and heavy. Okay, so I'm talking here about 200 pages, something like that. 200 pages. Okay, so here you have. This is an expansion for Warhammer 40,000, Volume 9, The Badab War, Part 1. So really nice books. I'm glad to have them in my collection, and these are some nice reading that you can have on these books. So that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give a like if that is the case. Share with others. And now, just a minute, I will show you the posters, and I hope I can show you better the posters from a different angle. So just to give you an idea how big is this poster, so this, I will say, like it's bigger than the 2x2 feet. So it's quite a big poster, and here you see you have all the chapters that participate in the Badab Wars. Okay, so you have them all. Just let me put like that so you can see them. Okay, very nice pictures. I will just show you this side. Okay, I cannot, it's quite difficult to share this in a video, but I hope you get the idea. So really nice detail from Forge World to have this poster. And this is what you have in the other side. So this is the planet, so the pale stars. So I don't know, it's not the planet, it's the different, sorry, the system I wanted to say. So here you have here Badab and the different planets that was part of the war scenario in this type of looking like a parchment. Okay, so this is the Navis Lochem Maelstrom. Okay, so again, and of course some parts are sketch to avoid that people can read it. So yeah, this is all. So this is what you find in this first part. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Please give a like if you have liked this video. Share if you think other people can be interested. I hope you like this type of videos where I share some old stuff on some stuff that is out of print today. Give a like. Let me know what do you think about these books. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching. And see you again later. Bye.